started my business, as I was trying to figure out how to become successful and actually build my business and scale and bring it to a place where it was successfully supporting myself and my family, one thing that I wanted more than just about anything else was to be able to peek behind the scenes of other people's businesses, people who I saw as ahead of me in the process, and see what they were doing in their business that was working. How did their businesses actually function? How were they actually making money? And because I so vividly remember how much I wanted this information, I try to regularly, both in videos and in emails to my email list, share that behind the scenes information about what's working and what's not and what is actually happening inside my business. And so in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how much money my personal brand made in June of 2018. And I'm also going to explain what I've done over the past 6 or so months that has allowed me to increase my income to this level. If you're new here, it's very nice to meet you. My name is Gillian Perkins, and I'm a business strategist and the founder of Startup Society. I make 2 videos every week about personal development, entrepreneurship, and success. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so that you don't miss the next video. Alright, so let's get into it and talk about exactly how much money I made last month. Now, first of all, I just want to let you know that this is how much money my personal brand, Gillian Perkins International, earned last month. And there are a few other ways that I make money as well. I have a few rental properties that bring in some rental income. I also had a former business that I sold last year that I now get payments from. And I own another business that is a marketing agency that makes money separately from this. But in this video, I'm just going to be talking about how much money my personal brand makes, because that is the business that you guys regularly interact with as you watch my YouTube videos or if you're on my email list. So I think that that's going to be the most relevant, because you can actually see what's happening with this business. So you can see, what I'm doing, and then you see what the results are that I'm getting. All right, so last month my business made right around $22,000, and I'm going to share with you the breakdown of how much money came from which different activity that my business did. The bulk of the income that my business earns is from the membership program that I run. It's called Startup Society. We have about 300 members inside right now who are working through our training courses, and that brought in about $10,000 in June. Beyond that, I also work with private coaching clients, not very many, normally about 3 to 5 at a time. I currently have 3 coaching clients, and that brought in $7,500 this month. I also sell other products, mostly digital. I have some courses for sale on my website. I have a book that I wrote a few years ago, and I sell both ebook copies of that and then also paperback copies of that. And all of those digital sales together earn around $1,000. I typically earn a little bit more money from digital sales every month, but because we were publicly launching Startup Society in June, we were focused really heavily on that, and we weren't promoting anything else at all. And when I don't directly promote something, I don't normally make very many sales from it. I also made just a few $100s from affiliate sales, so when people clicked on links for products that I recommend and then they chose to buy it. At this point, affiliate marketing isn't a big part of my business, but I thought I'd mention that that did bring in a few $100s. And then finally, I earned about $3,400 from YouTube in June. The check that I get from YouTube is always for the previous month, so when I say I earned $3,400 from YouTube in June, I mean I actually got that much money, but it was actually for the videos from May. Alright, so those are all my different sources of income that relate to my personal brand, and like I said, it adds up to right about $22,000 for the month of June. But if that's all this video is going to be about, then I could have just tweeted that, right? I could have said, I make $10,000 from Startup Society and $3,000 from YouTube, and I could have just given you a short little list. But I wanted to make this video a little bit more helpful than that. And so on my computer here, I wrote down 4 different things that I've done over the past 6 months or so that have allowed my business to grow a whole lot and to really increase the amount of income that it's making. All right, so the first thing might sound counterintuitive, but I did not focus on making money. I focused on growing my audience. And let me just say that this isn't the way it's always been. For a few years, I really was focused on trying to make money online. And I studied lots of marketing strategies and sales strategies and all the different ways you can make money online. And I was working a lot. We're talking 20 or 40 hours a week just working on trying to make money online. So that's in addition to the work that I was doing to run the company that I was running. So that's in addition to the work that I was doing on a daily basis. So I was doing this extra work, 20, 30, 40 hours a week, trying to figure out how to make money online. And the thing that finally made the shift and allowed me to start actually making money online and then increase my income to the level that it's at right now is to stop focusing on how to make money online and instead focus on building my audience. Because you can't make money unless somebody is spending money, and you can't have somebody spending money unless there's somebody there. So I just really focused on those numbers, building my audience, building relationships with my audience. What does my audience want? I focused there. The second thing that I did was I gave as much away for free as I possibly could. I frequently get asked why I give so much away for free. Why do I make all these videos and just share with you guys and not package them up and sell them? And I have other things that I package up and sell. But the reason that I give so much away for free is because that's what really allows me to build my audience as effectively as I have, and not just numbers, but actually building relationships with people who know, like, and trust me. So if I can just give something away for free, then that is going to attract new people into my audience, and that's really where the momentum for generating income is going to come from. The third thing that I did was I took the time to figure out what my audience actually wanted to buy. Because even if you have an audience of a pretty good size, if you're focused on what you want to sell or how you want to make money, it might not work if that isn't in alignment with what your audience actually wants to buy. So getting really clear on what my audience desires, what are they trying to achieve, how can I help them get there? And then that brings us to the fourth thing that I did was I took action and I built the product. So I didn't just try to help my audience and maybe make lots of free content and then answer lots of emails and say, hey, I do this, I could help you out with this. I actually took the time to build a product, to create courses, to create my membership program, and to create coaching packages that all deliver specific results that my customers want. When you have specific products that you take the time to build, not only does it allow you to provide much better results for your customers because you've put so much more time and energy into thinking through your processes and really refining how you help your customers, but it's also so much more convincing to them, especially if they're trying to choose between you and someone else who they might hire to do the same type of work. If you have a packaged product and when the customer looks at that packaged product, they can clearly see that it's going to get them the result they desire. And then your competitor, on the other hand, just does the thing. So maybe, for example, you're both book editors or copy editors, and you have a copy editing package, and you tell your customers exactly what they're going to get, exactly how it's going to work, exactly how long it will take, and how much it costs. And then your competitor, on the other hand, is just a copy editor. I provide copy editing services. Rates start at X number of dollars per month. Who do you think they're going to hire? They're going to hire the person who has the packaged product, because simply the fact that all of the details and the steps are laid out really shows that you, if that's your package, know what you're talking about and you know how to deliver the results that the customer wants. Alright, so far I shared with you guys how much money my business made and the breakdown of where that money came from, and then I also shared with you some things that I've done over the past 6 months or so that has allowed my income to increase in this level. But before I go, I just wanted to take a moment to talk about kind of money mindset issues or things that could hold you back from success. And I actually want to do an entire separate video on this because I think that we could go a lot deeper on it. But the reason I want to mention it is because my income has increased a lot over the past 6 or 9 months or so. And I didn't think that I had money mindset issues before my income started to increase. I knew that I must, because what you think and what's going on in your brain is controlling what you do, which is controlling the results that you get. And I am a big believer in that your thoughts control your actions, control your results. And so I knew that I must have some mindset issues of some sort that were holding me back from becoming as successful as I wanted to be. But it wasn't until my income really started increasing that they started to crop up and I started to notice them. So I just want to acknowledge that those mindset issues are real and make you aware of that if that's something you hadn't thought about before, that your thoughts control your actions, which controls your results that you get. We'll do a video on that in the future, but if you have any questions about that, then let me know down below. Because a lot of the times you have a goal that you're trying to reach and you're doing some work to try to get there and you're wondering why it's not working, and you think that it's because you just need to learn more or know more or figure something out. And I'm a really practical person, so I definitely think that it's important that you know how to do the thing that you are trying to do to get to your goal. But you can have all the how-to knowledge in the world and still not be where you want to be if there are these underlying mindset issues. If you enjoyed this video and seeing behind the scenes of my business, then please hit that thumbs up button. Also, I just want to say that even though I like talking about money and I like talking about stuff that is taboo, I'm partly just because I'm a rules breaker, but also partly because I think it's silly that people consider talking about money to be taboo, because money is just a basic part of life. It's simply exchanging value with other people, and I don't think that there's any reason for it to be taboo. But that doesn't mean that it's always comfortable to talk about, especially when you think about putting yourself out there, kind of being naked in front of everyone and just saying, this is how much money I made, because there's definitely people who will judge you on both ends. You know, people who make way more money than me who will watch this video and think, oh, you know, she talks about success, but she only makes $22,000 a month. I know if you make less than I'm making right now, then that might sound crazy, because I know when I made less, $22,000 a month sounded basically like millions of dollars to me. But once you get here, you find out it's not actually that much, it's not actually that different. And so people who are beyond me might watch this video and might judge me for presuming to know anything about success. And I just want to say that I'm definitely still learning, I'm definitely still growing, and I'm not where I want to be yet by any means. And the reason that I share these videos with you guys isn't to say, I'm so successful, you know, look at me and follow me and do everything I do, by any means. I really just want to share this journey with you as I'm growing my business, as I'm developing myself personally, you know, as I'm working on becoming a better person and more effective and reaching my goals. And I want to be able to inspire you guys by reaching my goals. So I just want you to know that that's where this is coming from. But what I was gonna say earlier is, if you appreciate the fact that I made this video even though it was kind of uncomfortable, then make sure you hit that thumbs up button so that I know that you enjoyed it, because I almost didn't make it. But then I did a poll about which video to make this month, and a lot of you voted for this video topic. So I made it anyway, even though it was kind of uncomfortable. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, then make sure you click over here to subscribe to my channel right now so you don't miss my next video. And then after you click that button, you might want to check out this video all about how much money I make on YouTube and how that actually works. Thanks so much for watching, guys. My name is Gillian Perkins. I hope you are having a fantastic week.